Hi and welcome back, Taurus, for another reading. I hope you're liking the posts. Do like and subscribe and you'll get to know when they're coming through. And do leave a comment if you feel free to do so. I'm going to start and go straight into your reading, starting at the left-hand side. Now, the left hand at the bottom, you can see the man with all the swords around him. Now, that is reflecting on as you're looking back, and it's like being safeguarding what's around you. So again, it's a card as we all say it. Look, it's like being honest and letting everybody be honest with you as well. So I want to start off with this card as saying, just watch that everybody's being honest with you. That you can look back and think what you've got to safeguard yourself, but you'll be honest with others and let honest people be honest with you, because honesty is your policy, Taurus. I want to say, because you're looking back because of the burdens you've carried from your past. And as I'm looking at all these, sometimes we have to face our burdens, if you like, and look into things, because you can carry inside such a lot that will burden you down. So taking stock of what you've got, and getting rid of what you don't need around you, so you can drop out your burdens. I see that your crosses are here now, your pathways crossing. So it's about discussing and getting rid of what you don't need to carry around, but also being honest, but again, making the decisions on the path that you want to follow. Now, although the arrows are crossing here, and it's the direction in which you're being torn, sometimes this is why your burdens are heavy, because you just don't know which way exactly to go. So this is about facing things and the decision times, and making that plot, and planning the route ahead of us. And also, don't get involved with anybody else's disputes. Stay impartial to all that, and don't be dragged into a decision by a choice by someone else. Because I can see that the card now on the middle of the row of the end of the left-hand side is showing me, as you can look into that, the Five of Pentacles. Now, that is always a feeling like sometimes you've felt left out, isolated, cold card to have this in a reading. But it's about reflecting on the ones that will hold and prop you up, because through all your hardship and your difficult times we can see you've gone through, you've always had somebody by your side to keep propping you up there, and always will do. Don't matter what you do, they'll support you wholeheartedly through your difficult times. So moving forward through these, which I can see that you've done and will be doing in the future, because these cards there relate to the Nine of Wands. Now, that is all you've been carrying around, you've been working through, even though it's been difficult. You've come through such a lot. Not everything yet. You've still got to stand your ground on one or two things here, but you are gradually working through all the obstacles that you will firmly place behind you. And you've been hurt. You can see you've been wounded in this card, but you stick to your guns here, Taurus, and you stick to what you know best. I do see as the Page of Wands comes there again, it's another direction. So through your hurts, you've learnt such a lot, but you have now come through and you're looking up at things. So it's been a difficult road, but you can see the changes on there and the way that you've lifted up there, that you're moving towards better things. Now, your social get-togethers are going to be quite good, and this is what you've got to be in, a little bit of invitations coming, but make sure you do go to these functions, because they're going to be on the cards for you there. So gatherings are coming together around you, and also with you, it's been about socializing and being compatible with others, and having a little bit of a place where you can invite people to you as well. I see that you're great within that leadership quality card, as I see there at the top. Now, that relates to you, the Three of Pentacles. Now, it's about your skills, this, and very skillful that you are. Now, although I feel like you'll be showing them, you can be self-employed, Taurus. I could be talking to some of you that's working for yourself there, and I feel like it can be a bit difficult, but hold in there, because through your skills and your crafts, you will work forward, and there'll be brighter times to come, because the sun's shining through there. Now, that's showing you that, but just keep on there, show your crafts, and show your skills. They will be seen, and they keep on going there. If you don't work for yourself, it's about being working part of a solid group, but you can be the main person within the group, leading the others. Again, that's where it feels your strengths are. I've got the sun, as I've said, coming out for you, so it shows brighter times ahead and a little bit of now getting away and a little bit of time for you. Now the card at the back also relates to the Empress. Now she's again nurturing of ideas, bringing them forward. So something you've got to be thinking of to bring it to birth, because she is the Empress. Also, she brings new life. You could hear of pregnancies coming in and around. As I said in all my readings, this won't resonate with everybody, but some of you will be able to take the information. Now, the Empress is, again, she births. She brings all new life to the surface. So all the ideas and choices you've been making could be coming to surface now. So again, we've got the will card underneath her. Now the will card is, again, it's a completion of things. It's about everything that you've been working for. It's like you're looking to see what you've got around you. Now the world is a great major card. It's a major change card. And again, it's about how difficult it's been, but what you've actually achieved and what you've come through and completed within your life. I see the Emperor's there now. It's this solid father figure is the Emperor. It's again stern, but Taurus, you can be stern and powerful when you want to be. You'll sit and you'll stick to what you know best, but you'll stick to your guns and nobody will kind of move you from that. And you're great at giving advice also to the ones who will listen to you. And even though sometimes you may feel that your information and the advice you do give out falls on deaf ears, but remember, you're powerful. People do listen to you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune now. That means things starting to turn. Even though I see that, again, we've gone upside down with the wheel. Wheel always turns. It always brings you new. It reflects everything. It changes. It wheels. They don't stop. They're in motion. So this is about you placing things, ideas, choices, bringing new ideas to life, and making the circle move. So Wheel of Fortune is like working off things but bringing in new things. That's why the world sits within you, and the strongness of you there, the powerful Emperor, to bring your ideas into fusion. The Tower's there for you to kind of know that you have to build on solid foundations. Remember this, that whatever you're creating and going into, it has to be solid. So turf out everything that you don't need around you. Get rid of, because you've got to build solid or you'll end up blowing out. You'll just collapse. The Towers do if they're not solid and built on foundation. So everything you're doing, whether it's work, creativity, whether it's relationship, build on firm foundations. The Page of Pentacles brings you money into your hands, so there'll be news about money also. Because it's a page, to me it's always like the younger end of people. So it's a younger Taurus that have to be a little bit more careful and build on solidness there, and then you will see that money come into your hands. So your ideas can come into fusion, as I've said. Now the Ace of Cups also, again, it's the ace of the beginnings of relationships, beginning of work, but it always brings you the new. So there's new ideas, everything's starting to move for you now. We've got courses and learning that you will have to go on. So you're very educated here. So again, learning new skills, learning new things and habits. I feel like sometimes you've got to learn new habits as well, you Taurus, around you. But again, focusing on that card for you, to me, I feel like it's about, it's a bit like you've done your apprenticeship and now want to be the master. So we do have to learn. That's why I want you to build on solid foundations. Just take your time and make sure you've learned everything, because you'll be stuck if you don't, because the Knight of Pentacles is shown there. And now again, he doesn't move as fast or wants to move fast. He stays a bit slow. He's stubborn as well at times. And this is showing up twice in your reading. The stubbornness is there. But it's a time that, sometimes you might just need that little bit of help and that little bit of shovel on this pathway. But don't be overconfident and then not move in the direction you want to go. So take your time. It's telling you to slow down. Now, the card there also relates to the Four of Wands. Now, that is, again, you've built so much, and that's for ideas and work-wise. You've done so much, but you've got a lot more to do to complete this. Your completions, you've got a lot more to do. So even if it's working on property or things to change there, you've got a lot more things to complete in that place there. I see that you've got the Ace of Wands. Again, it's a new beginning, so it's a new relationship, new work. To me, it's nurturing your ideas, everything coming in here. You've got so many things in your head you're trying to do work-wise, relationship-wise, creating and building, all showing up here for you. And I know that you've got the Queen of Cups, which is a lovely card to have. So we see the Queen of Cups as the girl who can go out and get everything as well, but she nurtures and you can be a bit emotional at times, so there's a bit of emotions you're going to have to deal with, even could be to do relating to your work, but you will come through, because the Cups she's a lovely card here, and she's a friend to everyone. Now that reflects on Taurus here, in this week's reading. Now also the Three of Wands is showing up again, because the threes are very prominent in this reading. I feel like it's saying to you, look, it's about your ideas and bringing them to birth. But work-wise, it is a new direction that you've actually maybe put one step down on, this move forward. And this journey has opportunities on it that could bring you the wealth there in your hands, as you've got the Page of Pentacles. But it also relates to, is it the right journey? Is it the right time? Right? So you don't want to be burdened down, but you want to go forward. So it's about stepping on there for the opportunities that present themselves and the ideas to grow there. So it's a little bit of growth to do. There's a little bit further to go down this road yet, but can see you've put that step down there to new ideas and choices that are showing and present themselves. So there's golden opportunities for you there in that card. So Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed that reading. You can take something from it. If you can, please like and subscribe or leave a comment, and I will post you another one in the coming week. Thank you for listening.